What is up, YouTube? It's your boy LT, and today you already know what time it is. That's right, story time. So this story happened about some years back, maybe like 07, 06, but I was around 6 or 7 at the time. And you know, every Sunday, well, I'm gonna just say this first, I almost caught my house on fire, but every Sunday, that's like the day that my mom or the whole house cleans up or whatever. But she told me to go clean my room, and she just finished like mopping everywhere, and my room was already pretty clean. You know, I had the Spider-Man posters hang up, my rug, you know, all on the ground. But I was just making my bed, you know, the best I could, because I didn't really know how to make my bed. And I had bunk beds, and on the top is where I used to hide my stuff. But one day she came in there and found everything, so I had to actually clean up that time. But I finally cleaned everything up, and after that, I had like a lot of loose change, like pennies, you know, nobody wants any pennies. And I just sat them in the drawer, but then I don't know, I just didn't like them in the drawer. So my dumb little 6-year-old self, I went to the outlet on the wall where you like plug in plugs and chargers and stuff, and it was like not a surge protector, but it's like where you could plug in multiple plugs, but it actually like goes onto the wall, but it has like a little gap in between there. So what I did was I put the pennies into the gap, and I plugged it into the wall, and you heard like a loud kind of noise like electricity, and then it started sparking up and it caught on fire. But luckily I jumped back, because if I didn't, my whole face would have probably been burned off. But I called my mom and it was on fire, and after that she went to go get water, and that was like the first time I ever had to call 911, so I didn't really know what to say. But I just said like, oh, it's a fire in my house, it's a fire, with my little high-pitched 6-year-old voice. But then she poured water on the fire and it got bigger, because for electrical fires you're not supposed to use water. Like, I know that now, but back then I didn't know. And after that, like, she ran back to get more water, and she just had mopped the floor, and when she ran back to my room, she slipped and like slid all the way down the hallway, and that's where our back door was. So she like slid into the back door. She looks like a baseball player. And I wanted to laugh so hard, but I couldn't because I was so scared at the same time. But after that, we ended up putting out the fire, and the firemen came and they started checking everything out. They had like a cool machine that could like check like fingerprints and handprints and stuff. But the thing was, they told me that the wiring was already bad in our house, so that would have happened eventually. So they said that I basically saved them, so I'm pretty much a hero now. But after that, I didn't really get in trouble or anything, thank God. But after that, my mom didn't trust me with any plugs for a good couple months. Like, every time I try and go plug something in, she'd be like, oh, nope, get away from that, I'll plug it in, or anything like that, or I can't unplug anything. But after that incident happened, I had to sleep in the living room, and because my room was like messed up after that, it was like all burned on the wall and stuff, and I guess I couldn't be in there. But yeah, I just thought I should tell you guys that story. If you enjoyed it, please leave a big like down below. And I was thinking of doing a Q&A or something, so if you want a Q&A, just leave questions down below in the comment section. But thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Peace.